Okay, step one is to go to TeacherMade.com. You are then going to click on Sign Up Now and then Register with Google. You're going to choose your school account. Once you choose your school account, you're going to be on My Worksheets landing page. So we're going to click the blue Start button, Get Started, and we're going to enter a title for our first worksheet. Then we're going to enter a description, and these are the instructions for the actual worksheet. If I want to make this text box bigger, I could just move my mouse over the little section here, and when I see the arrow that's up and down, you just click left and then scroll down so you can make the box bigger. Once you are done writing the instructions, it says here, drag and drop a file here or click to choose one from your computer. And these are the different types of files you can upload. We are going to be working with a PDF today. So I'm just going to click, and then you could see here that I'm using a Mac. And I have my file, which I found online. This is the file that I found online. I just clicked on the download button and I downloaded it to my computer, my desktop. If you're on a Chromebook, it's going to download to either your drive or the downloads folder. So now I'm going to click on just this box here, and I'm going to find my file, and I'm going to double click on it, and you could see here now it is uploading the worksheet. You could choose all the pages that you want. It says choose one or more pages below. So whatever one I choose is going to be highlighted in red. So say that you have 4 pages and you only want the first one, you could choose Create Worksheet. If you want the first and third, you could select it. You'll see the red line around it, and then click Worksheet. I'm going to choose all 4. Now I click Create Worksheet. Here is where now you can actually edit the worksheet. Now you're going to see certain buttons create your worksheet. You could see here, this is a short answer, drop down, open answer, which is open-ended, matching, true and false, multiple choice, which I love, check boxes, hot spots, which are great for when you insert pictures, math, and then this is for you if you want to just add certain text, if you want to insert an image, and if you just want to erase something. So keep in mind, this section is for you if you want to type something else. These buttons are to actually create the worksheet that will score the students' responses. So you could see here right now, I'm not going to worry about name and block because when you assign this to the students, they're going to be able to log in with their Google account, so you will automatically see who's taking the worksheet exam. Okay, so here I have directions, fill in the blanks with the appropriate vocabulary word. So what you're going to do here is you're not going to click text because this is just for you to type in the document. So I want to create a fill in the blank right on this line. So I'm going to choose this button here, short answer. I'm going to click it, and I'm just going to choose here and drag it. And now you could see here, what size do you want? I'm going to keep it 14. You could choose what color you want the students to have and what kind of even font. So I'm going to choose Georgia because I like this. So if I start clicking in it, so now the students could type their answer here. Now if I double click on this box, you could see here you could put in the point value. I'm going to put in 2 points. I don't know exactly what the point value is yet. I didn't add this up, but I'm going to just choose point value. And I'm going to type in the correct answer. Now hopefully your students type in the right spelling for the word. If they type in the wrong spelling for the word, they will get marked wrong because it doesn't match. And you could see here, if you want to choose answers must match the case to be correct, you could choose this, but keep in mind that if students write in caps, it's going to mark them wrong. click on Save Changes. Now this is how the correct response will look. If you don't want to keep making a text box for each question, just click on it till it turns with these little blue squares. Choose Edit and then Duplicate. It will duplicate the answer for you. Just drag it onto the next box. Double click. It'll still give you the number of points, and then you could just erase this and put the correct answer. Then we're going to click on Save Changes. Now you continue to do the rest for the rest of the worksheet. Just click on this, choose Edit, Duplicate, drag, fit it right on a box, double click, and then choose the correct answer. Now for part 2, it asks you to write the letter of the correct answer in the blank beside the question. So you could do the same thing. You could click on Insert Short Answer, double click, put in the number of points. I'm going to put this as 3, and I'm just going to type in, I don't know the answer to, but I'm just going to type in A. You could also type in capital A period, and then capital A period. Choose Save Changes. Same thing here. I'm going to click now Duplicate. Move it down. Double click. If the correct answer is C, same thing. Period, and then choose Save Changes. And you would do that for the rest of the page. Now if we scroll down, now here we have a different type of directions. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually choose another setting. I'm going to choose the multiple choice, and I'm going to choose 4 choices because I have A, B, C, D. Choose 4 choices, and I'm just going to go like this. And you see here now how I made the choices cover the letters. Move this up so they align. Move it up a little bit. Okay, now if you double click, same thing, the correct answer is set in the director. Select the object and click on the correct answer. Number of points, I'm going to give this 4 points. Number of choices are 4. Click Save Changes, and you're going to select the correct answer here. Same thing. Now if you want to duplicate this, go to Edit, Duplicate, drag it over the choices, and then just choose the correct answer. If you double click on it, same thing, it's 4 points. Click Save Changes. Now to get rid of this line, you could click on Color Block Eraser. Click here. And if you want to put like a white border and then fill color, so this way you could erase that line and then just click off of it. Now say that you make a mistake and you chose like something like this. You know, you hit it by mistake and you click this. You don't know really where to get rid of this. You would just click on it. There's no like backspace or delete button. You just go up to Edit and then choose Delete. Okay, so I want to get rid of this line, so I'm just going to click here, Edit, Duplicate, move this down, and hide this line. So this way the kids don't see that line. Okay, so once you are done with your worksheet, just make sure the directions here coincide with the directions that you gave in the beginning. Okay, so once you're done with this, you could click on View, Preview, and you could see now what the students will see. This is exactly what they will see. These are the toolbars that they have available to them. Okay, they could draw on the page, they could scribble. And don't worry, there's an option for you to hide this toolbar so they can't draw all over the screen. So now if I was a student and I saw this, I logged in, I could now click here and start typing my answer. If I scroll down, and then here I could just select which one I think it is, and here. So this is preview mode. Students could actually take a look at their work if you choose to release a score. So don't worry, if you don't want students to see their score, there's an option not to see it. Okay, to get out of preview mode, just click on the X button here. Take a look at the other options you have here. You could change the background. You could add a worksheet height. You could zoom in. These are what you already have in your toolbar. And then scoring, set default score and update all scores. Okay, there is no save button because it saves automatically. So what you're going to do when you want to start assigning this, just go back to My Worksheets. And you could see here, this is the worksheet that we just worked on. If you want to click it, these are your actions here. You could edit the content, which is editing the actual content if you want to go back in and change something. Actions, edit properties is if you want to edit the actual instructions. Update worksheet. You can make a copy of this worksheet. So say that you're working with a co-teacher and you want to make a copy for her, and you could even click on sharing. Sharing a worksheet allows other TeacherMade users to make a copy of the worksheet in their own account. Your original worksheet cannot be changed or directed or edited. Choose enabled, and then you could share it with another teacher. Assign worksheet, preview worksheet, and delete worksheet. So now that I want to assign my worksheet, make sure that your worksheet is perfect and that there are no flaws in it, because once you assign your worksheet, you can't go back and make changes. So we're going to click on Assign Worksheet. If you want to change the assignment name, you can. You're going to choose using a Google account because the students are signed into their Google accounts and you're assigning this through Google Classroom. So do not choose this button, choose Use a Google account. If you want students to see the score right after they submit their work, you can choose this option. If you do choose score, these are the options that the students will see. And if you think students are going to take advantage of all the drawing elements on the actual worksheet, that you think it'll be distracting, you could actually turn this off. Okay? You could put here to hide the text tools and drawing tools. It's up to you. If it were me, I would probably hide both of them because it really is self-explanatory. All you have to do is click on your worksheet and type in the answers. If you think the text tools and drawing tools will be distracting, choose both of them. Then you're going to click on Create Assignment. And now you see here, it actually gave you a link to post in Google Classroom. And it also gives you the option to share to Google Classroom. You could see here now, you have more options. So I'm going to show you exactly how it looks when you assign it to students. So what I like to do is I actually like to choose Copy to Clipboard because I like full control of my Google Classroom. Okay, so now I am in my Google Classroom. I'm going to choose Classwork, choose Create, Assignment. And I'm going to choose the Add button and click the link. And I'm going to paste in the link that I just copied from over here. So I just copied it and I right-clicked and pasted the link. I'm going to click Add Link. Okay, if you want to make the title, and here you could type in your directions. Choose your point value, a due date, and if you want to put it underneath the topic, go ahead. When you're done, choose Assign. Now I'm going to show you Student View. Okay, now I am a student logged into my Google Classroom, and I see the assessment right here. I'm going to click it. I'm going to choose Crucible Act 1. You can see here, this is how the link looks. I can choose View Assignment. This is how it looks. Click. It's going to ask the students to begin with Google. They click Begin with Google. They sign in with their school account. And now this is how the assessment looks. You could see here they could zoom in on it. We actually hid the toolbar so they can't see any of the toolbars. The only thing they see here is the little arrow and the zooming in and out functions. So now I click on the box and I just start typing in my answers. Type in a letter. And here, look how cool this looks. It looks like a real test. Click it. Okay, now I have the option to save it for later or choose I'm done. I'm going to choose I'm done. Worksheet submission succeeded. Now all I have to do is just click the window closed and choose Mark as done. Hopefully students still remember to mark as done when they're completed with your assignment. Now I'm going to show you the teacher view of this assignment. Okay, so we are back in the teacher view, and you could see that although I have 10 fake students in this class, only one person clicked on it. I could automatically see their score. If I click on it, I could see exactly what they got wrong. The right answer was predilection. This is what they put. If it's green, it was correct. You can see here this was incorrect, and this was correct. Now you could put your teacher score in. You could leave a comment, and then you could actually return to student. You could also print out their work, so just in case if a parent asks you for proof on what the student got incorrectly and why they got the score that they did, this is your evidence here. I could also choose the 3 dots here and look at the options that they have. You could review the submission, which we just did. You could click reopen. So if the student says, I really did a horrible job on this, I want to retake the test, you could reset the grade and this will enable him to retake the test. And you could also delete the submission. These are your actions up here. If you want to edit the assignment, look what happens. You can't change assignment options because the submissions are already. Okay, so we can't update anything on our assignment because we already assigned it. You also have the options to export the scores to a spreadsheet. So you could put that spreadsheet into real time and put the grades in there much faster. Set submissions as completed. So if the students did not take the test and there is this due date now and you don't want the students to submit anything else, now you could just put set submissions as completed and they can no longer take these tests anymore. You could also delete the assignment. Now as a student, let me go back as student mode. Now if I wanted to retake this test as a student, I'm going to click it and choose begin. And you could see here it says answers submitted. So the students cannot go back in and retake the test. They can only retake the test if you go into this mode and choose reset. So just remember, when you want to turn off the option for students to submit, just go to actions and choose set submissions as completed. This is now you're turning off the assessment.